In level 4, we will have to do our multiplication, and then we will have to combine all of our like terms together. So we can see that multiplication happens here. We'll need to figure out what that answer is. Then we'll have multiplication happening here. We'll need to figure out what that answer is. And then we will add the two of them together. So let's do the first one. We have one term times two terms. So we'll need a 1 by 2 box. X squared times 3x minus 5. X squared times 3x will give me 3. And then remember the exponents add together, x to the third. Negative 5 times x squared gives me negative 5x squared. So our first polynomial is 3x to the third minus 5x squared. Plus, now let's do this one. 2 terms times 2 terms means I need a 2 by 2 box. X minus 2 times x plus 8, and we'll multiply. X times x is x squared. X times 8 is 8x. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. 8 times negative 2 is negative 16. We're looking to combine our like terms. So we have x squared, 8x, negative 2x, and negative 16. So I get x squared, 8x minus 2x is 6x, and negative 16. So x squared plus 6x minus 16. You can see now that we have two polynomials that we'll need to add together, combining those like terms. We have 3x to the third minus 5x squared, and we will line up our like terms here. I have x squared, 6x, and negative 16. 3x to the third doesn't have anything to combine with. Negative 5x squared plus x squared gives me negative 4x squared. The 6x doesn't have anyone to combine with, and the 16 doesn't have anyone to combine with. Put addition signs where we need them, and there we go. Let's do the next one. So I'll need to multiply here, and I'm going to need to multiply here. So let's do the red one first. One term times something with two terms means I need a 1 by 2 box. 4x cubed, x plus 7. Divide out our two problems here to make sure we don't get confused. 4x cubed times x. That gives me 4x to the fourth power. Remember, 3 plus 1. 7 times 4x cubed gives me 28x cubed. I don't have any like terms, so my first polynomial is 4x to the fourth plus 28x to the third. And we are subtracting the second polynomial. So your second polynomial comes from multiplying 2x plus 5 times 3x minus 2, minus 10. Two terms by two terms. So I will need a 2 by 2 box. 2x, and 5, 3x minus 10. 2x times 3x gives me 6, x to the second. Remember, 3 times 2 is 6, and add the exponents, 1 plus 1. 2x times negative 10, negative 20x. 3x times 5, that gives me 15x, and 5 times negative 10, negative 50. We want to combine our like terms. 6x squared minus 20x. That's the first row. The second row is where I find a like term to start off with. 15x minus 50. And I get 6x squared. Negative 20x plus 15x, negative 5x. And then negative 50. So my second polynomial is 6x squared minus 5x minus 50. And remember, this is the point that should look like our first standard, where we just combine like terms. So you write your first polynomial. I can't use this one because remember it's subtraction. So 4x to the fourth minus 28x cubed. And in the second one, I'm going to line up my like terms. Guess what? There's nothing like for 6x squared. There's nothing like for negative 5x. There's nothing like for negative 50. Hey, we lucked out. Now we are subtracting, so we'll write subtraction, subtraction, which changes that to addition, and subtraction changes that to addition. Oops, and that should be 50, not 5. So we're lucky here that we don't have any like terms, but had we not written that second part out, we would have had all wrong signs. So the 4x to the fourth goes down, minus 28x to the third, and it becomes negative 6x squared, positive 5x, and positive 50. Let's do one more here. So we have a binomial times another binomial. We'll have to figure out that multiplication first. And then we'll have a monomial times a binomial. So we'll do 2 by 2 box because we have 2 terms by 2 terms. 2x minus 9 and 4x plus 11. So 4x times 2x gives me 8, and x squared, remember we add the exponents, multiply the coefficients. 11 times 2x, 22x. 4x times negative 9, negative 36x. And 11 times negative 9, negative 99. We're looking for our like terms here. 8x squared, 22x, negative 36x gets lined up underneath the 22x, and negative 99. That 8x squared doesn't have anything to combine with, but the 22x and the 36, those can combine together to be negative 14x, and negative 99 doesn't have anything to combine with. So our first polynomial is 8x squared minus 14x minus 99. And we are subtracting our second polynomial, which is 1 term times 2 terms. So 1 box high times 2 boxes long. We get 2x squared times 6x minus 5. So 2x squared times 6x gives me 12x to the third. Remember, we add those exponents, 2 plus 1. 2x squared times negative 5, negative 10x squared. I don't have any like terms to combine, So he'll just go down here. And we are subtracting. So we have one of our terms here, and we are going to line up any like terms that we see. 12x to the third, he doesn't have any like terms. He gets his own column. And then we have our 10x squared. He has a like term right underneath the 8x squared. So negative 10x squared. And we are subtracting. So subtraction, subtraction, and we get negative 12x to the third. 8x squared plus 10x squared gives me 18x squared. He doesn't have anybody to combine with, so he's going to stay as negative 14x. And negative 99 doesn't have anybody to combine with, so he'll stay as negative 99. Add in our addition signs where we need them, and we have our answer.